so good. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to your reading. So today's reading is, does the person on your mind, the person you're asking about, do they have good intentions when it comes to you? Okay. And we do have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, the peacock ore, group 2, the citrine crystal, and group 3, the blue apatite. Okay, so group 1, 2, and 3. If you do want to take a moment so you can take some time to choose your group, feel free, but I shall see you all in your readings. Okay. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the first group, this here peacock ore, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, do they have good intentions towards you? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups upright, and we have the Ace of Swords upright. So do they have good intentions towards you? So I would have to say 100% that this person you're asking about, it feels like they do have good intentions when it comes to you, towards you. Depending on who you're asking about, it feels like they have intentions of being more open to you. If you're asking about a romantic connection, though, it does feel like they have intentions to be more emotionally available and romantic as well. It feels like they plan on reaching out to you, talking to you more, maybe having more conversations with you. And it again depends on who you're asking about, but they could want to initiate more conversations with you. They could want a line of communication between the both of you, maybe outside of what you currently have. Like, say, for example, you don't have this person's like social media or email or contact information, then they could have intentions of making that happen between the two of you. But I know that's not for everyone. But if you already are in communication and you already have a decent line of communication with this person, then they just have intentions of being more assertive, open, and honest with their communication when it comes to you. It feels like this person has feelings for you, and it feels like they really like you. They see you in this very positive light. They like being around you. It feels like they want to move forward with you as well, and it's something that they are looking forward to as well. I don't know, it just feels like things haven't been romantic between you and this person, or maybe it hasn't been that way for a minute, but I don't know, it feels like they're excited about moving forward with you. Their intention is to be more affectionate with you. Wait, hold on. For some of you, if this is someone who is normally not very romantic or not normally like lovey-dovey, affectionate, open, emotionally, it could just be where you're at in your relationship with this person. But for others of you, maybe it's something that doesn't really come naturally to them. But regardless of whatever it is, it feels like this person, their intention is to kind of approach you in a more like lovey, kind of romantic, emotionally available. Especially if this person is normally quite harsh or busy, it just feels like they want to make more time. Softer side, like that is the better word. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So for some of you, their intention is to show you their more softer side. And they also want to show you that they can be more glass half full rather than empty. It feels like they intend on making you a romantic offer, or just one they feel would make you both happy. They plan on being more direct and honest. I feel like I said that already. And they want to be more direct and honest, but they want that same thing from you. So it feels like they want to hear you out as well, you know, and they have intentions of making that happen. They want a more open flow in conversation with you, you know. For some of you, this feels like talking about more deeper topics, and things as well, you know. And for some of you here, it feels like they want to make sure that you know it's over between them and somebody else. So if that resonates with your situation, it feels like they want to give you that clarity. Just make sure you know where them and this other person are at. But it does feel like they have intentions of, you know, courting you, being warmer to you. They also want to compromise more with you, but for some of you, they want to make a compromise, like that's their intention, or that's their plan, is to make a compromise of sorts. And this compromise could be about telling you what's on their mind more. For some of you, they could have some new ideas, new stuff going on in their life that's brewing for them. And I don't know why this is a compromise, but they want to compromise and tell you about what they've been thinking about, you know. And even if this is not necessarily pertaining to your connection, it feels like they want to make that compromise. They want to make that jump and be more open, you know. But yeah, it does feel like there is something going on in their life that they do want to be more open and honest with you about, like something specific, you know. And again, you know, with the Three of Swords coming out, this could be related to a relationship or a previous relationship, okay? Yeah, so it does feel like they do want to, yeah, share what's on their mind. And for some of you here, please only take this if it resonates, but it feels like they also want to, or they're planning on being more assertive with their friends when it comes to you. Like especially if any of their friends have had boundary issues when it comes to you, so they could want to be more assertive with their friends. Or for some of you, it may not even be like assertive, it may not even be a big deal, but just making something clear to their friends, like maybe your relationship to them, you know, stuff like that. But ultimately, the person you're asking about, they want success with you. They want a breakthrough. They want to move, you know, forward. They want to, yeah, they want to get things moving. You know, they do want a breakthrough. For some of you here, they also want to help you realize something about yourself that they feel to be true. And for some of you, what they want you to realize is that you could be taking on too much. But please only take that if it makes sense. What one should I do? I'll do these ones first. Okay. So what are the intentions? Seek no further, your aha moment is here. So before, I haven't seen this card for a while, but whenever I see this card, I do actually think of the Ace of Swords. It's like that aha moment, that light bulb moment, you know? So seek no further, your aha moment is at hand. So what are their intentions? So it feels like this person has had a bit of an aha moment. It feels like they've had clarity in themselves, in their own mind, and it feels like whatever that clarity they have received when it comes to you. 1 second, actually. I'm going to see what this clarity is that they needed. But whatever clarity they were searching for when it comes to you, it feels like they found it. And their intention is to kind of lead or make moves in terms of what they've been thinking, what the clarity that they have received. For some of you, this clarity could have been that they need to make more effort with when it comes to you. Maybe they need to put in more work. For some of you, the clarity they received is that maybe they need to focus on work. I don't know if maybe something can happen between you and them, your relationship, maybe them working aids your relationship in some way. Let's see what else we have. And also with the World card coming out in reverse, for some of you, this clarity could have been that they have unfinished business with you and maybe they won't be happy until they see something through with you, then clarified by the Fool card right after the World in reverse. So yeah, they could feel like they have unfinished business with you, and they could the clarity they received is that they do want a new slate, you know, with you, a clear page, a clear page. And then we have the Ace of Cups right after. So yeah, it really does feel like this person wants a new beginning with you. Especially, that was clarified again by the Page of Cups right after. So definitely an emotional beginning, one where there is more openness in terms of romance, love, kindness, you know. Do you have more from this card? Yeah, so it definitely feels like their intention is to share what's on their mind when it comes to you, the connection you guys both have. Do you have more from this card? Okay, moving on. So we have deep emotional healing. So we did have a few Cups cards that came out just then. Queen of Cups in reverse. And we have deep emotional healing. What does this say? So it says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you are willing to devote your time and energy towards therapeutic care. Okay, let's see. What are their intentions? So for some of you, this person could be going through some deep emotional healing, cleanse. For some of you, they could be participating in therapy, or do you know, like a similar group? I'm not saying it is AA, but do you know, like similar help groups, so they could be, you know, partaking in something like that as well. 1 second. So for some of you, their intentions, and this may not be towards you, but it could impact your connection, but their intentions right now is to continue on whatever healing journey they could be on. Or for some of you, it could be to start a healing journey. Okay. Do you have more from this card? Do you know what it is? For some of you, this is referring to a past connection that this person has, and their intentions is to make it very clear to you that they have, you know, healed. They've been moved on from this prior situation, you know. Oh, okay. But for some of you here, please take this if it resonates with your situation. They could also have intentions of kind of being healed by you. Wait, hold on, let me see something. So yeah, this person could find you to be an incredibly healing person. So for some of you, their intentions are to be around you so they can get that healing from you. And we also have beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. Yeah, I kind of felt this in the beginning, but for some of you, this person you're asking about, they could wear a bit of a mask, like they could wear a bit of a facade, and it feels like their intentions are to drop this facade or drop the mask that this person's been wearing. Like, say, for example, this is someone who's very used to being in charge, being in control, and they kind of lead with that energy because that's what they're used to, okay? But it feels like, I don't know, it just feels like something about this person wants to strip something back, or they want to cut out the seriousness, or, you know, it just feels like their intention is to go with the flow with you, but to also drop some sort of persona or what have you that they were carrying on with in the past, you know? Okay, so we have let me feed you. What are their intentions? So for some of you, their intention, it does feel like it is to feed you, nurturer of branches, but I'm just being drawn to the nurturing word. For some of you, their intentions are to nurture you, and this could be through feeding you, but yeah, it could be nurturing you in other ways. But with this, I don't know, with this Knight of Cups, it really does feel like this person is trying to be like clarified by the Empress, be more loving and compassionate when it comes to you, you know. For some of you, they purely just want to show you that side of them, or if they have been holding back on that side when it comes to you, they don't want to do that, you know. But anyway, do you have more from this card? So we also have you are so awesome, you are so pure, where did they make you at? So for some of you, this person, Page of Cups, like they could want to gas you up a little bit. It feels like this person's intentions is to make you feel awesome, as pure, as lovely, as kind as they see you. And they have intentions of telling you how unique they find you, how different they find you as well. But the thing is, it's not like they have, I know earlier I just said like they have intentions of gassing you up, but it doesn't even feel like that. It feels like they're just kind of being honest, like I'm just saying it how it is, you know? And not this person really trying to fill you with, you know, like their own affirmations of you. It's just them kind of saying what they see, you know? Anyways, do you have more from this card? Thanks. So we have keep it real with me, be blunt, clear and honest communication is important to me. And we do have key, we have Ace of Swords. So communication, this person's intentions, it definitely feels like it's leading towards, not leading, but leaning towards open communication, direct and honest communication, you know. For some of you, clarified by the King of Swords, they have intentions of maybe expressing to you how important communication is or should be between the two of you, or how important communication is for them. So we also have I can't be there for you the way I want to or the way you need me to. For some of you, I mean, if this relates to your situation, this could be one of the things they want to be honest about, you know, and it doesn't feel like they want to keep you in the dark. It's like, say, for example, I can't go with you here, or I can't be available to you, like physically available to you whenever you want or need me to, then that could be one of the things they want to be clear and honest about, you know, and that they can't always be there for you. But this does feel... I don't know, because it doesn't feel like they have that intention. But it feels like maybe their intention is to be clear about other things that they do have going on. Yeah, so please only take that one if it resonates, because that doesn't feel like it's for the majority, if I'm being honest. Or it could just be to like a lesser degree. Like it may not be like so heavy, you know? So we also have I'm worried you don't feel the same. You know, again, depending on who you're asking about, this person's intentions are to see whether or not you feel the same way about them as they do for you. And finally, we have blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no more of that, okay? So, you know, again, depending on how things have been between you and this person, their intentions are to cut the small talk, okay? we're done with that now. So yeah, it feels like this person's intentions is to cut the small talk, and kind of get deeper in terms of communication, clarified finally by the Queen of Swords, you know? So yeah, no more small talk, okay? So that's this person's intentions. I do hope it could resonate, make sense, be helpful, but I'm wishing you all the best, all right? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the first group, I feel like this is just really slanted. It's alright. Anyways, if you have chosen the second group, my bad. The second group, this here citrine crystal, and this reading is for you, okay? So let's start off with your tarot cards. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Wands. In reverse. Okay, so I just wanna throw this out there at the beginning of this reading, before I continue. But for the majority of you here, it feels like this person does have good intentions towards you, but it feels like what you may see as good intentions could be different than their own perspective, if that makes sense. It just feels like there's this energy of I don't want to hurt you. Like for some of you, you could be in separation with this person, or you guys could be going through some type of break. But there's this energy of like, I cannot fully focus on you, so I'm not going to, let me see, I don't know if string you along is the right word. It feels like this person's intentions is to not string you along. It feels like they have intention, like good intentions towards you. This person loves you, this person cares about you. But their actions could seem kind of different, you know? So for a lot of you here, it feels like their intentions are good, but they cannot really act on those good intentions, or those good feelings that they have towards you, because of other things that they could have going on in their life. And because they do care about you a lot, it feels like they don't want to move forward with you whilst they're still dealing with, you know, other things. But anyways, let's do this, all right? So what are their intentions towards you? So it feels like their intentions are to start over with you. Maybe not right now, maybe at some point down the line. It does feel like there is this will you wait for me energy before things are able to restart between you both, you know, but they do have intentions to start over with you, or to try something again with you, you know. And for some of you, this could be just talking, maybe conversation hasn't really gone to plan for them in the past, where it concerns you, and they want to retry the conversation. And this could be a specific conversation. For others of you, this could just be, you know, communicating in general. But yeah, it feels like they want to retry something when it comes to you. Their intentions are to be open and to see where things go with you, but to not make you any big promises, you know, maybe promises that they know or that they feel like they can't keep. And for some of you, they could want to be open with you and see where things go with you in terms of a friendship, and just kind of keeping things friendly. And for some of you, it does feel like their intention could be to start something with someone else. And like, that's why I kind of get the feeling that, I don't know, it's just like, how are these good intentions, you know, if whatever. But I don't know, it just feels like ultimately this person cares about you, and what they deem as good intention, it could just be different, you know. But I don't know, humans are complicated, right? So but yeah, for some of you, it does feel like their intention is to start something with someone else, to invest in someone else, to focus on this person. For some of you, this isn't a romantic interest. It feels like it could be more so a family member or a friend. Let me see. For a lot of it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say it's romantic when it doesn't really feel romantic, and I got a few no's as well. So it could be something more family related or friend related. For some of you, this could be a job. Actually, they could have just started a new job, and they want to concentrate on that. But whatever it is, whether it's a person or whether it's, work, it feels like they do want to focus and invest in this thing or this person. But yeah, so it does feel like their intention is to focus on themselves. If this person has been like maybe too focused on you, they could want to pull away a little bit just so that they can have time to think about other things, or maybe so that they can be there for someone else in their life. But again, it doesn't feel like they're doing any of this with bad intentions towards you, you know? For some of you, they do plan on slowing things down with you, again, depending on where you both are at. But they also want to balance your connection too, you know? But ultimately, it feels like their intention is to focus on their money, to focus on saving, and to not explore anything serious right now. But for some of you, I don't know, maybe they could be making you feel the opposite, like they do want something serious with you. And again, even saying that, like normally I'm like, leading this person on, and although it's not good at all, it feels like they're not doing it with malice when it comes to you. It feels like they're doing it because they want to keep you in their life, I'm personally not saying whether that's good or whatever, but yeah, it feels like they don't want anything serious right now, but at the same time they don't want to let you go. But so for some of you guys, this could manifest as this person wanting to create delays with you so that things can move slowly between you both, so that in their mind they're not just stringing you along and it's because of life or other. It feels like so that they can have I don't want to say excuse because it doesn't feel like they're trying to make an excuse, but so that they can have valid reasons as to why there are delays and why you guys need to take things slowly. But it does feel like they have some challenges and stresses that they are dealing with and they want to work that out. For some of you, it is their intention to leave you alone for a little while whilst they deal with whatever they are going through currently. And it does feel like they could also want for you to wait for them as well. Anyways, let's see what else we got. So we have spread your wings and fly. What are their intentions towards you? Yeah, so right now their intention is to be free, with the Fool card coming out as well. It feels like their intention is geared towards their own freedom, their own independence, or securing their independence and securing their freedom. But it feels like their intention is to eventually move forward with you, whether you wait for this person or what have you. For some of you, the advice that's coming through is to, I don't know if demand open communication from this person. I don't know if that fits, but there is something about encouraging open communication. It's like, okay, I get you don't want to let me go, but you can't. It's just, I don't know, it just feels it's like you can't just string me along whilst you do you, you know? So I don't know, some of you are just being encouraged to have that open, you know, conversation with them. It's like, yeah. And I feel like you're being encouraged to have this open conversation so that things don't turn sour, you know, between the two of you. I don't know. But do what's, yeah, do what's best for you guys. Let's see what else. So I asked for more advice for some of you guys, and especially if you were inquiring, like, oh, I don't know what to do when it comes to this person. Five of Cups has come out. And, you know, please only take this if it makes sense for your situation, but you are being advised to move on from this person or to break the attachment or emotional attachment that you both have, you know, because it's like if this person wants to explore their freedom and stuff like that, they even if they don't have bad intentions towards you, they should be open about it, you know. And yeah, so some of you are being advised to move on whilst this person feels, you know, finds whatever they need to find, or, you know, explores whatever they need to do. But I feel like for your own emotional, you know, welfare, you're being encouraged to kind of move on and focus on yourself, you know, whilst this person is focusing on their self, basically. Do you have more? So we have here, ready to love again. You have healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. What is that? So yeah, this person, it feels like they really care for you. And let me see. And their intention is to learn from their past mistakes when it comes to you guys. I don't know if they're fully gonna, you know, do that or absorb the lessons or, you know, anything like spiritual work or deep work or whatever you want to call it. But it feels like they have those intentions. Whether they follow through on that or not is, you know, a different story. But ultimately, this person's intention is to open their heart to you, to let you know that they could be ready to love again or ready to be in a relationship. But again, this does feel like this could be a while for some of you guys. But if you have already been waiting a while for this person, actually, this could be something that happens much sooner than later. So if what I was saying earlier has resonated for maybe the past between you guys, it feels like that part of their life could be over and they could be ready to, you know, start over with you. But for others of you, it could be something that you're currently going through, okay? So please take what resonates. Do you have more from this card? And we also have finding the path. You are the driver and the navigator. What are their intentions? So it does feel like they have intentions of finding Two of Wands, the Judgment cards. It feels like they have intentions of finding, you know, the right path when it comes to the both of you. But it's like, in this person's perspective, they could feel like they need to find their own path, their own freedom, independence, success, whatever it may be for this person. They feel like they need to walk or find their own path before they're able to kind of share a similar journey with you, you know? Do you have more from this card? Okay. So what are their intentions? So we have, I want to feel your skin against my own. So, I mean, I don't know if they have intentions of being physically close with you right now. For a lot of you here, it doesn't really feel like they do have that intention. But it feels like there's more so this energy, if I'm being honest, of longing, of imagining and fantasizing, you know, especially with this Four of Cups. They could be done with fantasizing about you as well, and, you know, missing you, and done with longing for you. But yeah. So if there is already distance between you and this person, and, you know, longing, if it feels like that's how they feel, and for some of you, they could want to push those thoughts away because it could be, you know, hard for them. But anyways, we also have our connection is doing more harm than good. Yeah, so this person's intention, it feels like their intention is to not do any more harm when it comes to your connection. So if that means there being, you know, a significant amount of time or distance between the two of you, it feels like they want that to be over with so that you guys can, or when you do start over again, that it will be better or all good, you know. But it feels like right now they feel like they would create more harm or damage to your connection, and that's not what they want to do, you know. So we have I know. So with the Ace of Swords, it feels like their intentions either is to confirm something that you already know, or something that they weren't, you know, previously honest about. But for some of you, this could be just them wanting to be open and honest in general, you know, Ace of Swords. So that could be their intention. But again, I keep hearing like at some point, like for some of you, this doesn't feel like right now. All right, so I feel like this was, I don't know if this was a past intention, but for some of you, it could be present, it could be past. But it feels like something is like niggling at this person. They're like, why do I have such a strong connection with this person? Or why do I feel like this when it comes to you? And and again, this feels like more of an intention towards themselves, but it feels like they want to figure out why they feel such a connection to you, you know? Like they want to figure out why you're so unique to them, like why you're so interesting to them, you know? Anyways, for some of you, they could have intentions of, you know, being open about that again at some point. But yeah. Yeah, for some of you, it could be their intention to tell you how much, how different you are to, yeah, the usual. I don't know if it's anything to do with usual type or anything like that. It feels like just in general, you know? So we also have let's keep our connection a secret. Okay, so with this Four of Swords being here, this person's intention could be to keep how they're feeling about you a secret for right now. And this could be keeping it a secret from you. I mean, it could be keeping it a secret from someone else. It does feel like it could be towards you though. You know, with the Four of Swords being here, it feels like they want to keep quiet about their feelings. You know, again, they could want to sit on their feelings, think about it, process it, analyze it, stuff like that. But with the Eight of Cups, I don't know. Let me see. It just feels like this person feels like they need to walk away for right now. I don't know if this is before they disappoint you, because they disappointed you. But yeah. And finally, we have I'm in love with someone else. Okay, I'm getting a few different messages from this card, so please only take what makes sense for you, okay? But for some of you, this person's intentions are to be open and honest with you about them having feelings or being in love with someone else, whether it's romantic or, you know, in some other way. But please only take that message if you and this person are clearly only friends, or that's all it's ever really been, you know, even if there is tension, chemistry between you both, okay? But for some of you, it's also their intention to see whether or not you're in love with someone else. But that is all I have for you guys. I do hope it could resonate. I do hope it can make sense and be helpful. But I am wishing you all the best, all right? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the third group, the blue apatite crystal, then this reading is for you, okay? So the person on your mind, what are their intentions towards you? So we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Temperance card upright. All right, so this person's intentions aren't showing up as either good or bad. Do they have good intentions towards you? No. Do they have bad intentions? It doesn't feel like they do either. If anything, they may not have any intentions towards you at this time. For some of you, this person may not be thinking about you like that right now. So that could be why they don't have any intentions towards you. But it feels like this person is solely kind of focused on themselves and having their life be more peaceful, and that and it feels like they're more focused on aiding in that as well, you know. And there is this message that this person hopes that you find what it is you're looking for. For a lot of you, this person does miss you to a certain degree, or they used to miss you, or it's just like, do you know when you miss someone but you've kind of made your peace with it, so it's just like, yeah, whatever. So for some of you, it does feel like this person could have that mentality about you when it comes to the connection you have together. But it feels like this person, they could feel like you still want them in your life. And for some of you, it does feel like they hope that you move on and find happiness for yourself. It feels like they have intentions of remaining friendly with you, though, you know, especially if this is someone that maybe you see regularly. It's like basically it's just that they don't have any, it's just that they don't intend on being mean to you or unfriendly or what have you, you know. They have intentions of still you know, remaining balanced between you both and not making things chaotic or awkward or what have you. So, but I do have to throw this in though. If any of you are currently with this person and you both are happy and you both are content, you're both in a great place, and you feel like you have what you want with this person, then that's why they don't have any intentions, okay? Because they are happy, just like you, all right? And they're content. So yeah, that's why they may not have any intentions towards you, but please only take that if it makes sense. Yeah, so it does feel like there are a few different messages in this group, so please take whatever makes sense for you. For some of you though, if you haven't been in this person's life for a while, then they don't really think about you so much anymore, you know? I wouldn't say this person is in selfish mode, but they're definitely in self-focus mode right now, for sure. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. Okay. So we have fire, take responsibility for your power. Okay. For some of you, I don't know if this makes sense, but their intention is to take responsibility of the power that they have or had over you. Yeah, but it feels like ultimately their intention is to focus on what makes them passionate. Let's see what else we have. So, own your own divine power. I feel like that's a message for those of you who came to this group. So we have here take responsibility for your power, and we also have own your divine power. I feel like for a lot of you in this group, I don't know, it could be your guides, your higher powers, angels, whatever it is that you align with. But it feels like they're coming through in this reading and they want you to know that your intention should be focused towards yourself. Yeah, your intention should be focused on taking responsibility for your power, your life, or some area of your life. And to own your divine power, to own how strong you are. It's like I'm getting, Queen of Wands, King of Wands type of energy. And for some of you, maybe if you're kind of struggling or you're not seeing yourself in that way, then your guides want you to know then that's what your intention should be focused towards. Maybe your confidence. It says below, replacing codependent and people pleasing. That could be something that needs to be worked on. And it just feels like your guides, they want you to feel more empowered. They want you to feel more assertive and successful in yourself, It feels like they want you to chase your independence so that you can be successful, Do you have more from this card? So yeah, it feels like your guides kind of want you to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Do you have more from this card? So yeah, some of you are definitely being encouraged to find something that you're really passionate about, okay? Something that makes you feel empowered. And we have surrender with joy, achieve greatness through surrender. So yeah, I feel like if any of you are still, I don't know what the right phrase is, so please don't take offense. But if any of you are still kind of clinging on to this person, then again, it feels like the advice that's coming through is to surrender. It says achieve greatness through surrender. So some of you are being asked to surrender something, whether it be this person, whether it be codependency, whether it be a lack of independence, yada, yada, yada. It feels like your guides want you to focus on achieving greatness through surrendering things that aren't for you. It's like if someone's showing you that they don't want to be with you, believe them, and surrender it and focus on yourself. Do you have more from this card? Yeah, it feels like your guides really want you to focus on being great. Like they really want you to focus on changing some part of your life, so that's the death card. So putting an end to something that is, dying, outdated, something that, again, you could be clinging onto, and open the way energetically for something new to come in. For some of you, please only take this if it makes sense, but for some of you, this person's intentions could be to piss you off a little bit. Why? So for some of you, again, please only take this if it resonates for your situation with this person, but their intention is to piss you off so that you can hold back, so that you can maybe shut down or not say anything. But please only take that if it aligns with the person you're asking about. But for the majority, I'm not going to lie, I feel like they don't have any attention towards you at all. But for some of you, I mean, please only take this if it makes sense, but they could be, you know, living their life, and it feels like in their perspective that they feel like you still want them, or you still long for them, or you still want them in your life. And it's like, it feels like in their mind, they're not going to stop living their life, even if it could be upsetting you or pissing you off, you know? So yeah, that's another reason why you are being encouraged to kind of, you know, continue to focus on yourself. Okay. You also have, at this point, you're just playing yourself. So for some of you, I'm hearing that you could have unrealistic expectations when it comes to this person. And you're being encouraged to kind of let go of those expectations that you have of them. Because you could, let me see. For some of you, you could end up playing yourself. And the reason why is that because I feel like you're supposed to be in this queen of one's energy, and by maybe settling for less or kind of pining for something that, you know, doesn't want you in return, it is playing yourself ultimately, you know, and your guides don't want you to do that. So yeah. Do you have more from this card? Yeah, so it feels like they want you to realize how awesome and powerful you are, you know? So for some of you, take this if it resonates especially, but their intention towards you could be to remain unsure about you. We also have, can I be that person? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, so if you resonate with having expectations of this person, it feels like you're being encouraged to ask yourself, can this person really be that person that you need, or the expectations that you have of them? Like, your guys want you to ask yourself, like, realistically, can this person fulfill those things for you, you know? So yeah, it feels like some of you guys are really being encouraged to sit with yourself and sorry, Ace of Wands was there initially, and to kind of find that clarity in yourself, for yourself, you know? You also have animalistic. For some of you, it could be, it feels like it is their intention to have maybe some sort of passionate encounter with you, Eight of Wands, maybe something not too serious. For some of you, it feels like they want you to still have that chemistry with them, that attraction to them. You know, even if you're not asking about a romantic connection, it feels like they want you to still feel maybe that fire or that passion towards them. For some of you, maybe that's why it's not showing up as a good intention, because maybe they don't have, you know, good intentions in keeping you attached to them. For some of you, it could be that they just want sex from you, so please take that if it makes sense too. And finally, we have I miss you. Yeah, so this person, they could miss you, but it doesn't feel like they plan on acting on that. But that is all I have for this group. I hope it can make sense, be helpful, but I'm wishing you the best, all right? Please take care of yourselves. Bye.